wasn't your favorite, maybe not fun to look back at the tape, but when you did you notice anything in particular about what you need to work on moving forward?
Yeah, just my all-around game, honestly. Made too many mistakes on the field that I shouldn't be making. Just taking care of the ball, not throwing the ball in jeopardy, and holding the ball tight as I possibly can. Just move on from there.
What was it like after the game? Your coach said, he felt like your teammates picked you up and you're trying to just be good teammates.
Yeah.
What was that like for you to get that support?
Yeah, it was definitely a blessing. I might have to have teammates alongside of me, picking me up, just telling me it's gonna be okay, keeping my head up and things like that. So it's always it's always a good culture like that if I got somebody to lean on. I got my teammates to lean on, and they really pick me up that whole weekend. So yeah.
Kevin, it's been a while since you guys have been at home, but what has this team learned about itself in these 3 games on the road? And come home, and now you're playing a game in November. It's got first place on the line in the ACC.
And so we found out we can do anything really. We're resilient. Coming in. Louisville game. It was a big away game. It was crowded, all of that stuff, and we pushed through to get the dub. The same as Duke and all of that. So. This hard-fought team, anything is possible.
What does it kind of mean to you when the rest of the team can really pick you up when you're not, at your best and help make sure that you guys get in the win column?
Yeah, definitely just show how good our football team is. I had an off game. My teammates are still there to finish it off. Offense, defense really stepped up. Even special team, especially in the game on the block, that was crazy. So they just stepped up as a whole and really helped me out a lot.
Coach King give you any specific advice, any games he was part of that he maybe talked to you about?
Yeah, he told me, right after the game was over with, he came up to me, he was like, it's going to happen, games like that, but it's how you respond, how you push through, and so I got to push through this week and come even harder.
So Coach tells us you are questionable, so how do you feel physically, and just where are you at?
Yeah, I feel great, just trying to get my body back right, but as of right now, I feel really good. Just trying to get back right and just stay in the treatment room and get myself back up.
How concerned were you after that hit? It looked pretty bad on TV.
Yeah, it was a really tough hit, so, I was down for a little bit, but thank God I was able to bounce back and, come back in the game.
Coach, last you talked about, this kind of was your first hiccup in the season, maybe in your college year. Does that add a level of excitement to go out and prove that it was just a hiccup, basically?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm ready to get back on the field this week and show it was a hiccup and it was honestly a mistaken game. And so I'm just ready to get back in and prove everybody that I'm still the same.
Anything else, guys?
I know you were occupied obviously with your own game this week, but Tulsa and Texas A&M both made in-game quarterback changes and had comeback wins. There's obviously you didn't begin the season as QB1. How hard or how difficult is it for a guy to come in during the middle of a year or the middle of a game, knowing that you've been working for that, but how difficult is it?
Yeah, it's pretty tough, to always come in as the backup, and being able to lead the team. But thankfully, I got the coaches and the players alongside of me to help me out with that. Coaches preparing me, and just helping me out throughout the week, and the players just being able to make plays for me. Like if I put the ball in the facility, they're gonna make a play, hand the ball off, and just things like that. So, yeah.
Pitt's defense does a lot of blitzing. You maybe talk a little about how you prepare yourself, getting ready for maybe having a little bit more defense in your face.
Yeah, we most definitely know they're a good team. So honestly, just we know they pride themselves on stopping the run and things like that. So honestly, just executing at a high level. I feel like we execute at a high level, and no one should be able to stop us. So just playing at the SMU football brand, which should be good.
Kev, how do you balance being a playmaker, going off script, with trying to protect the football? Like sometimes it feels like they're opposing each other when you're trying to make plays. Like, how do you approach that? How do you talk about that with coaches and just kind of watch what you're doing with ball screening?
Yeah, so normally when I scramble around, normally have one hand on the ball, and I shouldn't be doing that. So talking to my coaches, and we've been working this whole week on 2 hands on the ball and scrambling and things like that. So just ball security and never let that thing happen again.
Is it just natural though to do that? Like you're kind of just playing pickup football at that point?
Yeah, it's kind of just natural when I drop to one hand, but got to work on it and change it, and just try to improvise with 2 hands on the ball as well.
After being on the road for a month, how excited are you and the rest of this team to just be back at home and knowing you're going to have some big support on Saturday?
Yeah, we're very excited to come back home. We got an undefeated team coming in, which is always a joy. Get to play against a very good football team, and just excited to see this crowd, honestly, see how it's going to turn out, and just ready to get out there and play some ball.
Kevin, clearly this team won a conference title last year, but changing conferences, is there any surprise for you guys where you guys are at right now?
Not at all. You know, this whole summer, you know, we've been planning on this for real. So just we worked as hard as we can in the summer, and we know our results will pay out, and it's obviously paying out, and we're in a good spot.
What did Coach Lashley told you guys about the ACC? You know, making the transition from the AAC to the ACC.
Yeah, the thing that stood out to me that he told us is like game by game is going to be a tough game, and like people are going to be beat up game by game, but it's how you push through. And you know, last year it was some games that our starters got at halftime. So, but this year, you know, we got to push through, fight the whole game, every single game, every single week. So.
Anything else?
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Kevin.